number 1 here. Of course, see the bans are gonna be normal. It's gonna be Grok and that Gushan, then Harith, and then Claude. Now,
yeah, not surprised about that Claude ban at all right there. You don't really want to give that into the hands of Execration, who are very confident, very capable of using that completely. On the side of Execration, though, they have picked up that Leomord as well as that last pick on that Akai. So we're gonna see a lot of hard engagements coming out from those two heroes. I think we'll see what they can pick up with it. So a lot of team fight oriented choices on the side of Execration.
Yeah, already. Man, we are going to be seeing a slobber knocker here with these picks. All of a sudden, everything is looking like they're all going to be going for the short skirmishes, ultimately going for the lengthy engagements as time goes by. But in the early game, we are going to expect a bit of a left and right action here for Execration and WRS Alliance, and that Selena pick is going to lock in the fact that they are really going to go for that skirmishes.
Yeah, so I guess we really are going to be seeing a brawl here, back and forth. That's what they're looking for. It's really going to be all about who is able to control these team fight, who wins the skirmishes, who picks the fights better. Who takes the objectives accordingly after winning and or losing these team fights. We really have yet to see that, but what's going to be important is what they can do after after the team fight and how they set up for it. Because at the moment, it looks like a pretty balanced draft phase here right now, I'd say, for both teams.
Yeah,
go into the game and see how they're going to do.
Yeah, okay, because this lineup, this Execration lineup right now, especially with that Kimi pick, is something that you don't really expect most of the time. You don't expect Kimi to come out, especially here, but if they can make it work on that Zapnu, it's gonna benefit them in the long run because of Kimi's maximum charge, chemical refinement, and so on and so forth. A lot of damage is gonna be dealt down the line.
Yeah, well, taking a look at this laning phase, still standard here, rotations for both teams. No one really going for anything too aggressive. No one really invading any jungles. It's just sort of a little bit of a apprehensive start here. Execration not... I think the thing is with Execration, they're losing a lot of confidence because when we look and think about Execration back in their dominant era, dominant phase, this is when they would just absolutely go into your jungle, start steamrolling and wrecking, taking all the map control from you. Nowadays, they're really starting to play more passive and just hiding within their own jungle. Yeah. I don't... a lot of underperforming players, I think, for this side of Execration lately.
Yeah, let's also consideration that White Rascals is at the bottom of the pack here. No wins to their name just yet. Yeah. Looking to get a win here against Execration. They did see Finesse Solid take up a victory against Execration a couple of times. Maybe this would change the life here of WRS Alliance.
And now they're going to go for this early gank right here. Looks like Snow's going to be caught off, tries to get away, but the backup is there. Nath looking like he wants to help his teammate out, but that's going to be the first kill onto Snow. Unable to get out, but the disengage tries to happen for Execration. Not going to happen this time around. Coming back in is Kenzu. He's looking like he wants to get a pick, but that's going to be a punish right there. That's going to be 2 kills down for the favors of Execration.
And this Kimi is just dealing a lot of damage. Getting those free hits in the back lines is something you don't want to give Zapnu at all, and I think WRS is having a bit of a hard time here in the early game.
I think they're eventually, well, I don't know. I think Execration is struggling a little bit, but I think this still should be a 2-0 for Execration, considering that they are in much better form than WRS is. At the end of the day, I think Execration should come out of this, but we never know. We've seen crazier things happen, and just like this right now, it's going to be another tower dive here. Execration looking to get that aggressive gank in, but it looks like they're going to be members of WRS trying to support their teammate here. It looks like it's going to be a counter engage, and it's that Lard. He's going to be caught off right there. He's tanky enough, though, that Akai not going to drop anything, actually. No one going down that entire skirmish, but it looks like because of that, Turtle might be taken. No, it's going to be another fight breaking out here.
And Kenzu is actually going to go for his zone out here on that Cho. Chalk does have Iconic Edge. He can quickly zone him out just like that, and they're dealing a lot of damage onto Lord, and they are on the kill here. Pakbet is going to fall down here on the hands.
Or is he?
Lord is actually clutch with that Hurricane Dance. Pins him on the wall, and it's forcing Execration back, and the WRS Alliance is actually on the somewhat of the back foot here if they misplay this really well, but this is going to be it. Man, Execration is going for the micro outplays here, and they're really outshining
This is really where Leomord is starting to shine, as you can see with the low HP on the opposing team. as soon as they weren't able to drop Pakbet, and as soon as Pakbet started getting that regen and that life steal out, they should have started leaving that fight, because at that point, everything started turning around. Everybody started dropping lower and lower, and basically Leomore just cleaned everything up.
Yeah, and really, again, we have to commend Lord on that Akai, just with the clutch Hurricane Dance, able to pin 2 guys on the side.
Yeah,
of,
give enough time
White
for
Rascals.
Pakbet to stay alive and actually get her spells off, and that's really what got them the win in that skirmish right there, as you mentioned, which is very important. Shu looking to get something in, not gonna find anything this time around though, so they're gonna have to fall back.
They really do need to fall back here. A full-on 5v5 fight is not something that Execration wants, but if they can go ahead and pick off a couple people and go for the micro outplays just like what we did before, they can come out on top here. And I think Execration is going to go in for the engagement here. That Hurricane Dance is going to pin Kenzu, but here comes Nath. He's going to actually force everyone back. Chalk, he still has Consecration. He can deal a lot of damage, but it's going to be used to defend. But damn, that snipe by Zapnu is going to be worth it.
A little bit too aggressive there. Kenzu should have fallen back. He was already dropping low. Pakbet's looking like he wants some more though, trying to get back into the fight, but I think it's going to be another disengage here. Things are really going in the way of Execration at the moment. The gold lead is really starting to swell up. You can see on your screens, it is just absolutely insane for Execration. WRS need to find something, and they need to do it as soon as possible if they want to have a chance at this first match.
Yeah, what they need to do is actually secure more objectives, because Execration is slowly opening up the map here for their side. But whoa, man, Bet got pulled there, but then he still managed to survive. Got a kill, but then he fell down.
Yeah.
But that's just a micro play going into effect here for Execration.
Yeah, Jeff Cutie just staying at that top lane. Knows that he has such a large advantage in terms of the gold difference here. And he has items and levels on top of his counterpart, so he's happy to just stay here and rotate for a team fight when he's called. But because right now that he's just absolutely dominating the top lane, they can't really contest this. But Turtle's coming up soon. That should be the next point of contestation for both teams.
Yeah, White Rascals need to get the turtle in order for them to at least have a chance to reset the game.
Oh.
But wreck, almost got wrecked there.
Nice flicker out right there.
It's actually going to be a dive here by the rest of Execration. They're going to try to go for Wreck, and Wreck is going to fall down. Jeff Cutie Forever secures a kill, and this is a 2v1 here. I don't think he's going to be able to make it out. Lord is going to drop low on HP as well.
He's so tanky, he's still alive. They can't finish him off. Chu has to fall back because they both... Chu doesn't have enough damage.
Oh, Jeff Cutie Forever is actually...
Oh no, this is
still
turned around
alive.
again. This is the second time that they've failed to get a kill. They've also gotten a kill on the bottom lane, which will also net them a tower. So all across the map, it's Execration basically outplaying a WRS Alliance.
Really complete outplay, and Zapnu just able to farm up and secure objectives left and right is going to be the downfall here for White Rascals.
Yeah. WRS, they're really locked out. Even in their own jungle, the buff has been taken out as well. They're going to be getting away scot-free. Thank you for that buff, and now it's Lord who's up. Let's see if they try to get position for it. I think that's what they're trying to do.
Since the bottom half of the jungle of White Rascals is completely opened up, Execration can mount up an offensive here.
And yeah, that kill onto Chalk will secure it. That's going to let them get the Lord for sure. That's going to help them take it at least, unless there's some sort of crazy steal happening. They should make that call. Leomord is top lane, so he's a little bit removed from the situation, but I'm expecting to see him rotate in just to help them out take Lord, or in a team fight if it does break out.
And they have 5 seconds before Uranus goes back online though. And it's gonna take him a while before he can go to the
they're
turtle.
gonna get Lord because Jeff Cutie Forever spots 2 trying to defend top instead of going for Lord. So that's all up to Chu. He's all alone. He has to contest this Lord without any backup from his teammates. Everybody else is so far away.
Yeah, he's got G Kundo. He can dive in anytime, but the damage is just there for Execration.
The
They're dealing a
coordination
lot.
is so off right now from WRS Alliance. Q just went in, and that's just an easy cleanup for Leomord right there. Lord is still up, however, so both teams taking a lot of damage. Actually, Execration all dropping kind of low, but the double kill from Leomord right there, finding a second one, and that's another third kill. Akai gets the final blow as well, and that's going to be the Lord slain in favor of Execration. A lot of people dropping 4 players actually down from the side of WRS Alliance, and that was a really strange engagement from WRS Alliance. Look, Chu going in all alone without any backup. I don't know what he was going to go for there.
Yeah, they were auditioning, so to speak. They're going in one by one, not really going in as a team. They could have had the upper hand there because the Lord did chunk out a lot of damage, but At the end of the day, Execration secured the Lord. The Lord's going to push out the bottom lane, and Execration is going to split push the top and the middle lanes as well.
Yeah, well, there you have it. Diving in, Pakbet tries to get that TL Divine Judgment, does get that follow-up as well, and now Skenzu flickering into absolutely nowhere. Now he has to Shunpo out, and now there's a big horse on his tail, and that horse does a lot of damage, and it's... Nay, you will not get away this time around.
Really is not. And Zapnu is going to push out the bottom lane with the Lord, while the rest of Execration is going to be here on the top lane. The Uranus pick is a bit questionable.
That's another easy pick. Yeah, this is pretty much GG here. I think this is the end for WRS Alliance. So, as expected, everything goes according to plan. Execration finally getting another win under their belt. Haven't looked the best. This is pretty much done here, though. It's just a cleanup.
The WRS is actually doing what they can to defend this with all their might, but that Lord is chipping out a lot of damage, and Execration can just auto-attack
Yeah, one more HP.
core, and there you go.
So, Execration finally getting a win under their belt. I mean, obviously it's against WRS Alliance, who has not had the best performance at all during this tournament, but, you know, still, a win is a win, and I think at this point they'll take anything that they can get to try to get the momentum back in their favor, because right now, Execration as a team, they're not looking very solid. They're kind of looking very, very shaky, and they're not playing to the potential that they are. I mean, players like Zapnu, who is basically an absolute monster a couple of months ago, and is now relatively always underperforming in comparison to how he used to.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be a tough road to be coming back into form for Execration, but yeah, I guess that's it. That's the first game in the series. Looking at the scoreboard,